That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Who indeed can you call? DDoS and the BDRP Ghostbusters. I'm happy as a Jaybird to announce that the very first mission of the BDRP Ghostbusters has been called in. Down here in Oklahoma, Southern Oklahoma. So I'm going to go up against what they call a belligerent ghost, a poltergeist. So, yeah, I mean, I'm extremely ridiculously confident that this person is going to be alleviated of all the nonsense. Because guess what? Who are you going to call? Folks, these things aren't no more ghosts than the man in the moon. They are wicked, evil spirits. They're not grandma and pop rattling cupboards and throwing plates and stuff like that. They are demonic entities. Demonic entities that plague us. They come against us directly. So no matter what anybody tells you, no matter what you see, no matter what you think you see, these things aren't your friends. They're not your allies. They're not your relatives. Come back to finish unfinished business. The dead have no place. They have no opinion in the world of the living. Straight up. And I couldn't do without our executive producers. As the channel's been demonetized, there are people who are keeping this thing afloat, and it just shows you how God works. You guys have bought the gas. You guys are the ones who are sending me to this young woman in this young man's house to alleviate them of this wicked spirit. That's just all there is to it. And they will be alleviated. I promise you that. Everything that was described to me, I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna punch that thing straight in its teeth. It's gonna be like, oh, DDoS, I'm sorry, I'll go haunt somebody else. No, you're not haunting anybody else. You're going to the pit. Sorry, not sorry. They're done. That's why I wanted to do this special early show. You're gonna get a late show too. I want to do this special early show to thank y'all, the ones who have contributed towards these, because that's the thing about it, folks. I don't think a lot of people understand that's what it is. Y'all are helping beyond what you can believe that you are. And Katie Seal's one of them. So, hey, what's going on, Rada? Again, and I don't want you to take my word for it. I'm just the dumb old country boy. I don't know shit from Shanola, even though I got a bachelor's degree. Throw that in the wastebasket. What these things are wicked spirits. That's in your KJV. I'm going to read that to you. So I don't want you to take my word for anything, especially when it comes to this kind of stuff. That's going to be in your Bible under Ecclesiastes, the preacher, which is awesome. Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verses 5 through 10. For the living know that they shall die, but the dead know nothing. They know not anything. Neither have they any more a reward, for the memory of them is forgotten. Also their love and their hatred and their envy is now perished. Neither have they any more a portion forever in anything that is done under the sun. For thy way eat bread with joy, and drink thy wine with a merry heart. You hear that, folks? I'm going to start that over. Because people are going to think that's me. That's not me. That's the Bible. For the living know that they shall die, but the dead know not anything. Neither have they any more of a reward, for the memory of them is forgotten. Also their love and their hatred and their envy is now perished. Neither have they any more a portion forever in anything that is done under the sun. Go thy way, eat thy bread with joy, and drink thy wine with a merry heart. For God now accepteth thy works. Let thy garments be always white, and let thy head lack no ointment. Live joyfully with the wife whom thou lovest all the days of thy life. I'm sorry. This is important. This is the most important part of it. Live joyfully with the wife whom thou lovest all the days of thy life. Live joyfully with the wife whom thou lovest all the days of the life of thy vanity, which he hath given thee under the sun, all the days of thy vanity, for that is thy portion in this life, and in thy labor which thou takest under the sun. In plainer words, folks, if you're a Christian, if you're a Christian man, look at your wife. That's what God promises you have under this sun, a good wife. And there's a lot of us out there who don't understand or appreciate a good wife. You're sinning against the Lord. Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might. Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do it with thy might. For there is no work, nor device, nor knowledge, nor wisdom in the grave, whither thou goest. So whatever you find to do it with all your power, do it with all your might. Because there's no work, there's nothing that you can put your hands to, and there's no knowledge that you can take into your mind, nor any wisdom that you can gain in the grave where we're going. Folks, plain and simple. What's plaguing these people is not a ghost. It's not a funky phantom. It's not a spooky spook. It's a devil, straight up. And they have a belligerent one that's raising hell. I don't like it. And they don't like it either. I'm going to go punch it in its mouth. I'm going to go punch its mouth all the way loose. So again, God bless y'all. Y'all are fantastic. Y'all are making the way. And I sincerely appreciate it. And these folks are going to sincerely appreciate it. I'm going to read them all the names of the people who've contributed towards this channel. And they're going to rejoice with me when their home is free and alleviated from this devil. Because that's what it is. Make no mistake. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what the History Channel says. I don't care what they believe. I don't care what you believe if you believe anything different than the Bible. These things are not ghosts of fallen loved ones. They're just not. These things exist outside of time and space. They can watch you. They know your habits. They know your weaknesses. They know your flaws. They know your strengths. They'll use every last bit of it against you to bring you into error so they can terrorize you. They're the epitome of terrorism because they lie. They have no choice. Well, why do they lie, D? Because they have no choice. They're evil. So, again, folks, let not your heart be troubled. When you come to these type of things, say a prayer for me and wish me luck. For all who would like to contribute, it's in the chat and it's in the description. And I'll see you on the Late Show. God bless each and every last one of you. And I'll see you tonight.